Good morning, everyone. Wow, I don't know why this is so zoomed in. Bear with me. It's a little better, I guess. Maybe not. So, welcome. My name's Mary Jo Snyder. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. You are joining me here on my Facebook page. And hold tight. Let's see if I can find myself here. I'm going to share it on over to my group. And it will post to YouTube later today. Hey, Jenny. I'm super sleepy. Even though I was out late tonight, I'm still not, I didn't sleep in. Like, I don't know what the deal is. So I'm just cleaning up some glue from my work area. I haven't been in here in well, I shouldn't say in a minute, but I needed to do this the other day, and it was not something that was prioritized, unfortunately. So, welcome everyone joining me on this beautiful Sunday, which I'm kind of a little frustrated, honestly. I had to grab my, okay. The weather forecast, when you look at it, hey, Anne, welcome. When you look at the weather forecast for upstate New York, Finger Lakes region, my hometown, it's like sunshine, a little cloudy, and no rain until 8 o'clock tonight. But yet we have flash flood warnings from 11 a.m. until 5 p.m. tomorrow. So I'm like, okay, I don't see that. I didn't see it in the forecast. So now what do? I was going to go hiking today. I wanted to go to to Watkins Glen. That hike got some elevation to it, and I try to do the whole thing. I don't stress myself with the amount of time that I do it in, but I was going to go because I just want to be outside in the elements, and now I'm afraid. So looks like I will be hanging out in my craft room. Nothing wrong with that, right? So, and eventually I got to go get groceries for the week because, yeah, my refrigerator's bare. So anyway, I had a class yesterday. It was amazing. It featured a kit I'm going to show you, but I'm going to hold off using that kit. Well, I don't know. We'll see. I want to make alternate projects because I think some of the items in the kit are perfect for an upcoming trip I'm taking. There's some cute things and some excursions that hey, Julie, that I'm all booked for. And some of the elements in this kit are just so cute. It's a non-stamping kit. It was a hit at my class yesterday. I will have extra kits available because without getting too engrossed, I did not order expedited shipping, and I didn't take the holiday into account, so I had to expedite shipping kits for the class, even though I had already put in an order. So I will have extra kits. If anyone's interested, you can reach out to me. But I'm also going to make alternates, so I'm not going to do that today. I want to share some new product I got. This is me. Last night's makeup. I took a shower when I got home. Listen, at least I put on a bra, okay? I'm still in my PJs. TMI, probably, just keeping it real. Went to a concert last night that I had bought tickets for months ago, and I was so fortunate that I was able to go, and a friend of mine ended up going with me, my friend Jen, and it was great. I saw Alexandra Kay. She does not have any records out there. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. I'm just glad you stopped by. I appreciate everyone stopping in this morning. And replays are wonderful for that reason. And then Dylan Scott, I've seen before, and it was an amazing concert when I saw him with Dustin Lynch at Tags. So, and then Brad Paisley. I never in my entire life imagined that I would ever see Brad Paisley at a more local venue than going to like Syracuse, Buffalo, that type of setting. But it was amazing that he was at this. It was just amazing. I love his new song. Just started listening to it this week. And it's great. And it's got some little lines from Mud on the Tires. It's a really good song. And it's called, yep, It was the name of the concert. Let's see if this truck will work. Truck will work. So brain fart. Good song. I got to see my cousin Sheila. She was there. It was wonderful. I saw her post something on Facebook as we were waiting for the show to start. And I'm like, where are you? So I messaged her or sent her a text and we connected. What really was, and if it wasn't so darn hot, I think Jen and I probably would have taken advantage of it, but they were offering additional $10 and you could go down in the pit. Are you kidding me? These people that went in the pit, that paid for pit tickets, could have been completely irate over that offer. They were offering like even people in the lawn to pay an extra $10 to go down to the pit, which was right by the stage. It was way too hot. I was way too sticky. And I know me, one person stepped on my toe and the heat and exhaustion and all that and my old self. It probably wouldn't have been pretty. So, but either way, it was wonderful. Jen took her convertible, so that was great. I don't think I've ever ridden that length of a distance in a convertible. And she had the top down when we were heading home because we were like drenched and we weren't even in the midst of the crowded area. It was crazy. But anyway, it was a wonderful show. If you ever get the opportunity to see any of them, Dylan Scott, I'm a huge fan. I love his music. And the interaction with, that is what really sold me on him. And Dustin Lynch. I would go see him again too. When people interact, these entertainers are up there singing songs that we sing on a daily basis or whatever, that strike memories and all this fun stuff. And just, you know, whether good memories, sad memories, whatever, when they interact with the crowd, it is absolutely priceless. It is worth every penny that you pay and then some. And we weren't down there, but it was just really super cool that, you know, they were taking people's phones and taking selfies with the people's phones that were down in the pit. And my gosh, Brad Paisley took someone's phone, took a couple selfies, and then he's like scrolling on her phone and goes to the DQ app and was going to order everybody a Blizzard. It was hilarious. And that stuff, you can't get at every show. They don't, you know, repeat those personal moments. It was pretty cool. I really enjoyed it. The music was phenomenal and it was a very respectable crowd. I just really enjoyed it. I love CMAC. I love going there. And that is, if you're not familiar, that is the Performing Arts Center in Canandaigua, New York. And I love TAGS because they're smaller venues. And I've been to several concerts at TAGS, and there's, you know, 2 other concerts this year I would love to go to, but finances are, I have a cruise to pay for and whatever, and bills, you know, those horrible things. But anyway, it was wonderful. I shared pictures on my regular social media, my Facebook and Instagram. And if you're looking for me on Instagram, it's not Mary Jo Snyder. It's Moji, MOJI_Snyder. You can find me there. And it's personal stuff. It's business stuff, but it's actually a personal Instagram account, but I do share some of my business content over there, but you'll see some highlights there if you want to check me out on Insta, or you can find me, Mary Jo Snyder, regular Facebook, and you can friend me and whatnot. So, you know, I am a little skeptical with people being added to my personal profile, but hey Lisa, welcome. But I can't say enough. I love going to concerts and any genre of music. Well, with the exception of heavy metal. I'm not that person. I hear that music, it makes me want to hit my head against the wall. But, you know, to each their own. I love country. I love Journey. I love, you know, classic rock, you know, those kinds of things. Huge country fan. And every summer, if I can get to a concert, then I have done a good deed for myself. So might be the only one I get to this year. Although Gary Allen is coming to Del Lago in September. And when he's in the area, I take advantage of it. So we'll see if I can swing it, but whatever. That is my extent of why I look the way I look. Baggy eyes, really tired. Took a shower when I got home, bedhead, here I am showing up because I just want to share some stuff with you. So I've got some new product in the online exclusives that I want to share with you that, hey, Jane, that came available the beginning of July. I actually pre-ordered them, but I haven't cracked them open. So we'll take a walk through those. You may have already seen them with other demonstrators. I'm going to show you that kit we use. It is Share a Smile. And since I have so many coming, I think I have 8 kits on the way. But maybe I'll produce another class, whatever the case is, and I'll include the kit and we'll have some alternate projects, whatever the case is. And I'm going to save 1 kit to do scrapbook pages. I just really love the critters, the ephemera, everything. It's a non-stamping kit. It's amazing. So without further ado and all my rambling, thank you for being here. If you're interested in anything I'm sharing with you today, you can shop my online store. You can go to my website, www.maryjosnyder.stampinup.net. I'll put that here on the table for you, although it's got my old logo on it. I'm so excited that I got my new logo going, and that I was able to do that with the assistance of ChatGPT, Canva, and a lot of adjusting in Canva to make the YouTube banner work, because you're only limited like a smidge of size for that. So yes, this has my old logo on it, but it's okay. I'm still Let's Caffeinate Create, no matter what the picture is. So my website will be showing down below, so you can grab that if you want to shop my online store. You would go to the drop down of the 3 lines, drop down in the top right hand corner. You would select what you want to do, shop, join, whatever. My calendar needs to be updated, I believe, for my upcoming classes. I have an upcoming class August 16th, and actually I'm switching it up. It is going to be another kit together. Instead of doing 10 cards with product base, I'm going to do another kit together. It seems to be a favorite of the people that have been attending. Hey Celine, I am just going to focus on a different kit because we all came to agreement that we are going to do another kit in October. September 27th is my card buffet. I already have 10 people on my list that want to attend. Oh my goodness, I haven't even put the advertisement out there. So, and I'm having very limited seats because I'm doing this solo, and I don't want to overwhelm myself. I've started prepping and all that stuff already. I've got designs worked and just have to get some Christmas stuff. And there's old product I know that carried over. Hey, Terry. And so I'm diligently going to be on top of things for this card buffet, but there will be limited seating. So I've already got 10 seats full with people on my wait list. I'm so excited. So excited. Card buffet on September 27th. You will walk away with $25 worth of merchandise, worth of product, solely yours, and have the opportunity to make 15 cards. You will get envelopes, and there will be some bonus things. There will be stuff for sale. There will be stuff for just a lot of different things I'm doing with this event. And we're going to even play a game or two where you have the opportunity to win prize, maybe even product credit. So, which is the new stamp and reward system that I can email someone rewards. And yes, me too. Whether it be food buffet or a card buffet. Anyway, I need to steer clear of the food. Oh my goodness. Anyway, went to a great restaurant. Side note, went to a great restaurant last night. And I know, whatever. One of my sister and her husband's favorite restaurant in Canandaigua. I had never been. Others have talked about it. It's called Nolan's, and it's near Lakeshore Drive, but on Main Street. Oh my goodness, we had the best food, and I was so grateful that, Jen and I were able to go to dinner before and just relax. And I finally tried tuna steak. And that was an appetizer. So we shared that, and it was crusted and had sesame seeds on it with yummy rice. And oh my goodness, it was delicious. And I cannot wait to buy some tuna steaks when I can afford it and cook them on my George Foreman. She was giving me pointers on that because I don't grill, long story short. So great food, absolutely amazing food. And of course, great atmosphere, great company. And then we went to the concert, and we had a great time. So anyway, back down to my work area, and I was laughing hysterically when Brad Paisley, whoever did the choreographing of his digital work, his audio in the background, or not audio, but his slideshows and whatever you want to call them these days in the background, I was like, OMG, phenomenal. Like, they were hilarious. To the point where it, like, I don't know, it was just great. All of it was great. And there was a squirrel, must have been from one of the videos. You can see in the beginning of my video now that I'm in my PJs, but anyway. The beginning of one of the one of the videos is about a squirrel, or is a squirrel on, excuse me. I don't want to see that glare. It's my light. On a what is it? Skiing, water skiing behind, or waterboarding behind a little tiny boat. And all I could think of was Celine and squirrel. And I know she was probably like 2 seconds from being asleep when I sent her the message, but I had to send that to her because I was like, that is too funny. Yes, he has a ton of guitars. Crazy. Every 2 seconds, I swear he was switching guitars, or every song. It's amazing. And boy, can he play. I mean, I know he can play guitar, just like Keith Urban and what's the guy from Journey? I can't think of his Neil something. Neil, I can't think of his name, but my brother loves him. And, you know, we've seen Journey a few times together. And boy, can he play. Phenomenal. And I love listening to the string guitar. It's just amazing. Great time. So this is the kit. I'm just going to show you what this kit looks like. It is called Share a Smile. It is a package that you make all different cards, and there's 8 of them. They are note card size cards, and they are all different, all ephemera pieces. So you get all of your ephemera, your card bases, your envelopes, and a box you can create to store all of these. So I'm going to show you the finished projects, and I really enjoyed it. There's not much left afterwards, a few of the hearts and maybe one of the flowers. And I loved that they used that technique I used before. Now these are glossy finish on the top, but you can get that, I've done a video before, you can get that effect by using packing tape on top of whatever you're gonna end up punching or die cutting or whatever, and it gives you that glossy look of your die cut image. So there's a little tidbit. You can search that video probably. It was with the ladybugs, and I was really, oh, it's okay, I'm babbling. You're fine, Lori. Oh, Terry, your son and daughter-in-law were at the concert too. Yeah, as I was saying, like, they were taking people and offering them to pay $10 more to go down in the pit. And like I said, it was too dang hot, or I would have taken advantage of it. I mean, we were on our feet most of the night, but yeah, to be that close, to Dylan Scott again, whoa, yeah, I love him. That would have been amazing. But to see Brad up close like that would have been great too. But I'm sure I would not have had the patience, the strength, the stamina, the energy, the tolerance, any of it, to sit in that heat in a elbow to elbow situation. It was just it was hot, and I'm not complaining. It's great that we're having the weather we're having, but oh boy, no way I was spending $10 to go get tormented. I enjoyed it from a distance. It was fine. Hi, Vicky. Welcome. So yes, this kit, back to crafting. Again, that's the Share a Smile kit. It is in the online exclusive for the kit collections. And let's show you what it makes. So I got the directions here. Directions are super simple to follow along. You do get a sheet of dimensionals, and you have extra, like I said, elements. And all of the sentiments come in all the language to each market, because the kit collection is available. I know you would have, Lori. I thought about that. You would have paid that extra $10 just to be closer. I thought about you a lot last night while I was there, and I was like, man, I just know that we tried to do that in Houston, and your day of going to see Brad will come. I'm just astonished that he was even in Canandaigua. I don't know why I feel that way, especially with all the big names that come here up in little South Pulteney, quote unquote, Hammondsport. Come on, it's South Pulteney where they're coming, up at Point of the Bluff. Like, this year we have Leanne Rimes coming. It's like a mile from my house. I could walk there. Okay, maybe a little over a mile. I could walk there. I mean, I could sit on the side of the road and I could hear the music from the road where this venue is. Small, intimate place. Leanne Rimes is coming. I think Trace Atkins is there the 25th, which is a Friday. I've never seen him. I mean, if I could afford it, I would go. Who else is coming? Ashley McBride, I would love to see. She's going to be there in September. Just big names, country. I mean, you name it. It's all different genres of music. And it's just amazing that it's just right down the road. It's crazy. It's crazy that these tiny little venues are getting these amazing entertainers. It's just, wow. So yes, every market of Stampin' Up! Sells the kits from the kit collection. So far, they are not part of Paper Pumpkin, but that may, I'm thinking that might change in the future because a lot of, if they can manage, and that's just my guess. All right, so this is the finished box, and I wish I would have put this kit together prior to going to my event, but I actually got it the day before the event started. If you weren't here, my mailing and whatever didn't sync well, so I had to expedite 7 more kits for class. So now I have more kits coming. But anyway, great, even great to put together and sell at farmer's market, not farmer's market, but a vendor fair, stuff like that. If I'd have realized, I would have brought stuff for us to decorate the box, like do a belly band with ribbon, maybe add some extra stuff, make it a birthday gift for someone, whatever the case is. Now, you also could use this box for something different, like taking a pair of, let me find them if I didn't move them too far away. All right, so I have this great package of stuff that I got from this swap group that I belong to, and one of the themes is 5 fruit-based gifts to give to someone, and it can be anything. So I got these lemon socks. How perfect are they that I could slide this right in this box and I could gift those socks. Now, I'm going to keep them, but the box is so sturdy, you could turn it into a gift box and give a card, you know, one of the cards from the collection, and it would be awesome. So it's great even if you're just going to use the cards yourself. But if you're gifting the cards, it's wonderful. Decorate your box. There weren't enough stuff when you were done with your cards to make anything more, like to decorate your box. So not that it really needs it, but I think it's a great idea. So a sloth. I get to go see sloths in January when I go on the cruise. So this is going to be a great scrapbook page for my cruise. Very excited that there were sunflowers. And I love the fact that it says, "You matter." Have a great day. Beautiful hibiscus. I believe that's what they are. Here's another one. Have a great day with the sunshine. And I love the little note card piece in the background. There is a die set out there that creates something similar. It's just bigger. Got to get my hands on that because I love it. This is hang in there. That's hang in there. You make me smile. I love the bike. It's just so cute. I actually should take this down to, that's what I should do when I go to the cafe. The service station, the new cafe in Hammondsport, they are bike themed. So maybe I should put that aside and give that to them with a little business card and a little tip when I go get my next coffee from there. Great idea. And you make me smile with a toucan. So a lot of kind of tropical things. And of course, all your envelopes, if you want your kit to go further, they are decorated with kind of sunbeams. So you could cut these apart and use them if you chose to. A lot of options with this kit. Every card is different. Oh, I forgot the peaches. You matter. So the you can switch up. You don't have to use these sentiments. If you have the ephemera, Right? I'm loving the sloth. If you have the ephemera from any kit, you could, or like the sentiment ephemera, you could add different sentiments to these if you wanted birthday or whatnot. I know a lot of people, well, not a lot, a couple of people at class decided that they weren't going to put sentiments on and stamp something maybe later and add it on based on the occasion they needed a card for. Hey, Christine, how are you? So yes, I'm loving this set. It was fun, super simple to get done and assemble, which gave us the opportunity to sit and visit. Everybody was kind of crafting on their own. It was not a difficult class. I like that because it gives me a chance to craft with everyone and visit. At every class that I have had since I have returned, I have been able to sit down and craft with my class attendees, my friends that come. And that is my new go-to. I want to be able to be present, not sitting on the sideline still cutting for a class. No more of that stuff. If I'm not, yeah, that's why these kits are amazing. I don't have to stress over anything. I can just get what I need for these kits. And I'm just going to put this all in one. Get the kits, go to town, and yeah, it's awesome. The kit collection, Paper Pumpkin, all that stuff is just absolutely amazing. Everything comes that you need. If you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, which you can find on my Make It Original. That is our motto, Christine. I have my coffee. I love it. Is it the good kind or the morning kind that we weren't drinking in the evening at retreat? Although, you know, you do you. I'm not judging. They are beautiful. They're so beautiful. I have been getting a lot of cards for this group I belong to, like I said, where I just grabbed those socks from. And it's not Stampin' Up! Based. It's just a lot of fun things you can sign up and do and get stuff in return. And I know I've shared stuff in the past. I love this group. If you're interested in this group and you want to like de-stash and your stuff works, then you can definitely be a part of that group. I'll send you an invite, and I think you might have to answer a couple questions. I'm not sure, but there are rules. And if you don't stay active 1 month, even like you have to at least sign up for one swap per month. I've gone crazy. So I got this huge package of, like, I've been doing it 3 or 4 months. I got this huge package from the lady that coordinates this group, and it's filled with stuff. Some Stampin' Up! Stuff, some other stuff, it doesn't matter. It's filled, and that is because I was one of the top swappers in the first, I don't know, in a quarter or something. It was great. Or one of the new swappers. It doesn't matter. I love it, and I get all this great stuff that I can share. Plus, it gives me ideas. It's amazing. So there's nothing better than getting ideas from someone else and sharing them in your own business, or, you know, and not even about business, but sharing them with all of you. I love that. So this is a wonderful card I got, speaking of, from my roommate, Julie James, that was in Maine, and she was a wonderful roommate. We sat next to each other. She was so focused, man. She was on a mission at retreat, and she got a lot of stuff done while I was thumbing through paper trying to figure out what I was going to make. But that was okay. I enjoyed the classes, and that's all that mattered. So she sent me a beautiful note and this beautiful card. Unfortunately, my mailman is a little rough. I miss my old mail carrier, but, you know, they get what I need to where I need it to go, and they get what I need to me. So that's all that makes it, that's all that matters. So beautiful note inside. And of course, I love the lobster. How quaint, because it was Maine. So thank you, Julie, for that beautiful card. I know I never ended up getting that designer series paper. Yes, Julie, she was fun. She was the newbie, quote unquote. All right, so now we have that beautiful, beautiful set that is perfectly pairs. And I'm going to pull everything out so we can take a gander at that. I'm sure you've seen people working with it. And I think that is the ribbon that goes with it. I've got 2 bundles. So I was really excited when the bundle deal was going on, because one of these I paid full price And one of them I got for $39. Bonus. You can't even get a bundle for that sometimes. So I was loving that deal with the buy one, get one half off. It was amazing. I like that they're doing different specials with things. And there's some upcoming changes that are going to take place with some other stuff. And when that gets closer, I'll be sure to share that with you. I do have a link above in my pinned. I'm rambling a lot, but that's okay. It's because I'm tired. That there's a pinned post for you to subscribe to my newsletter, but I don't know what Google Forms is doing. I need to purchase this for my upcoming club. Yeah, I love this. I love the colors in this paper. It's like unbelievable. So, as I was saying, if squirrel, I don't even know what I was saying at this point. I got sidetracked. It'll come back to me. And if not, then it wasn't a lie. Someone will remind me at some point, but let's look at this paper. I'm all off now. The colors in this paper are phenomenal. I love it. And I've seen a lot of beautiful ideas. It's very rich looking to me. And of course you got the back sides, which are always kind of muted or more of a solid. This would be great for a scrapbook page or doing a one sheet wonder. Newsletter. Thank you, Celine. Newsletter. Post pinned for my newsletter, but I don't know what's going on with Google Forms because someone was subscribing to my newsletter, which I don't know when the first one's going to go out. That will be a whole nother announcement because I have to wrap my head around what I'm doing with that. If I'm going to subscribe again to, I don't really need to. I can just send an email from my regular email, but I need to get a new email set up. A lot of things I'm saying right now that are too much information. It's asking people for me to authorize them or confirm them or whatever. It's really weird. So I need to figure that out. So I did get one request for someone to be in my newsletter or to receive my newsletter. So, I mean, if you click that and it doesn't make sense, just keep continuing. I know I hadn't announced that I was going to start doing newsletters, but I think it's necessary, not like to spam your email, but I think it's necessary when I'm not able to be on here and some quick deal comes out. I think it's a good idea for me to be able to send that out to everyone in an email. Not only that, my class schedule, because I know sometimes I don't always get things up to date on my website, which I need to be more diligent of, but I have to take baby steps so I'm not overwhelmed with my new journey. So there is that. So click that, see what you can do. I'll get a notification. I'll go in and do something else, and then it will do what it needs to for you to subscribe. I will learn easier ways to do this for sure. So there are pairs, and I believe the dies will cut out these, the cluster of flowers, the bigger pears, and I believe the leaves. We'll take a closer look at that. And I love how the backside is more of a subtle design, but these colors are so rich. I love them, especially this next sheet. Oh, I love it. Here's our next sheet. I just love it. Love it. There's something about all these colors and then having I believe it is, let's go over the colors. Secret Sea, Basic Beige, Darling Duckling, Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, Petal Pink, and Secret Sea. That color is just amazing. Yes, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I recommend everybody get the, that's Darling Duckling. I recommend everybody get this bundle or this suite. It's gorgeous. Online exclusives. And you just go to my shop, look at online exclusives, and it will be there. If it says currently unavailable, it just means something is out of stock. You could do a la carte and buy things separately, or you can wait till it's available again. No big deal. Just notify me and say, oh, I wanted to get that suite, but it says it's unavailable, yada, yada, and I will give you the ins on when you can expect it. Now, see, I'm not seeing in the list of colors any type of, and I bet that is a lighter shade of this Secret Sea, like if you were to stamp second or third generation, but it's got a hint of blue. So I'm kind of intrigued with those leaves there because there is like that pop of blue, and I'm going to figure out how to get that color. Even in this one here, you can see it. It's more of that gray blue tone, so it very well could be cloudy sky. Is that what it's called? Cloud cover. That's it. But yes, I'm loving this design as well. It's just beautiful. And you can fussy cut some of this stuff too. Might be a little detailed. Don't let that scare you. Fussy cutting is our friend. I know some people absolutely hate it. Here's another one with the pears. Just love it. And of course these, like, you know, this could be a Christmas paper. Even though the back side is pears. This could totally, or a partridge in a pear tree. Hello. What was I thinking? And that's the last sheet. So very beautiful designer series paper. And I am just going to grab one of my folders right now instead of trying to fight with this. And I am going to gather all of these sheets. If you are interested in where I get this, I do not have an Amazon affiliate link. However, I get my 12 by 12 paper storage from Amazon. And then when it's all nice in there, I take out this and I put it in the back side so I can still, you do it right side up, so I can have all the colors there. The item number is also right there. And this will allow me to put a label on for what paper pack it is. Eventually I will have some, I am going to get some storage from Stampin' Storage for my 12 by 12 paper. So it's not laying flat and it will be in a 12 by 12 wheelie cart kind of thing. So there's that paper, which is gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. And we have the Mossy Meadow. It's got some sparkly stuff going on. And we're going to see if we can just peel that off like I like to do. It's got some gold flecks in there. Gorgeous. It's even more gold on the back side, so you could use both sides of that. It's really pretty. You got this on Amazon. Yes, I did. They are very rich. Yes, Amazon. I can share a link. Celine, unless I send it to you and you want to put it in your affiliate link, and I'm happy to share that here, so you can get a little kickback. I don't have enough of my favorite things yet. Great SU minds speak the same language. Amen. Amen. All right, this is the Perfectly Pear stamp set. And of course, you've got the lined images, the words. We've got hello, thank you, friend. A good friend is a gift. Amen. Congratulations. And we have all of these second, or distressed, not distressed. Do they still call that distinctive stamping? Or is it just whatever? Two-step stamping. So you would do the lined image or vice versa in the solid. I always like to do whatever is darker first and then fit the lighter color within. It's just how it just works for me. These stamped floral images can line the flowers. I can't remember if the flowers had lines around them in the paper, but you also can then cut them out, or you can stamp these, die cut them, color them, whatever. And of course, a little bit of grunge. I love that. We've got some things there that are probably for the inside of those floral images. That would be my guess. So a lot of fun things. These are amazing. Amazing stamps. I love the two-step stamping. I make a penny off $1 million sale. It's just an it's just to organize the funds in one place. Or the funds. Yeah. And I get it. It's pretty awesome though. All right. So these are the dies, and here we go sweating again. That's one thing at the concert. And we all can appreciate this. Brad Paisley had said, "What is up with the humidity in New York? I thought it was bad in Nashville, but New York, you can keep this." I was laughing so hard. That was almost word for word, by the way. It was hilarious. I love the mini floral images. This is a floral die cut image that is all one piece. These are a set of 5 flowers, same concept, that cut individually. This is kind of a die cut, mesh kind of look. The pears, the florals, yes, the leaves, the smaller pears, and you have 2 dies, as well as this lengthy leaf one, 2 dies to cut out your sentiments. So that's super cool. I love this. Almost looks like a waffle cone to me. And there's one other thing for this suite. And that is, grab these beautiful, and boy are they beautiful, the colors. We've got, is it going to tell me? Probably not. I'm going to tell you though. Let's see. I think it is. That looks like, it almost looks like shaded spruce, but I don't even think that color's in there. Doesn't it look like shaded spruce? That's definitely Old Olive, Darling Duckling. That looks like shaded spruce to me. I think you could pull that off. Unless I don't have Misty Moon or Mossy Meadow ink pad. I've dealt with issues with that pad twice, so I just use an ink spot, which right at the moment is not available. So if anyone can tell me what that color is, it's either Mossy Meadow, but it really could go for even. Okay, let me get back to Facebook since I went elsewhere. I think it could even work with Pretty Peacock. So I think there's possibilities of pairing that up with different colors. Pretty Peacock works, shaded spruce, but I'm guessing Mossy Meadow is definitely maybe. Aw, thank you. Hi, Robin. Thank you so much. Yes, it was pretty amazing to already reach Bronze Elite. I feel very, very blessed to be at that level already. So I'm excited to get an extra 5% income and, hopefully keep growing as time goes, not stressing myself over it. I enjoy just being able to be back, it's just good to be home. So, all right, the next thing I got, and it's mainly because I love the colors. I don't do a lot of Halloween stuff, and I know some people do and love it. I know it's great for craft fairs. I don't do a lot of craft fairs, so I'm going to have to make use of this. Secret C. Use the hash die yesterday. It's super cool. Oh, Secret C is in that paper. Oh, this is Secret C? No, really? Wow. That's impressive that it goes with a lot of different colors. I love it. Sweet. Okay. Halloween. I'm not a big Halloween person, so I'm going to have to do something fun with this. And the little dog and the cat are so cute. They're not spooky, creepy looking. I can't believe that's Secret C. That's awesome. Nice. All right, so we've got Happy Halloween, Spooky, Don't Worry, Eat Sweets. Hello, me daily. No Tricks, All Treats. Nice. Photopolymer stamp set. And I love that. I love the kitty and the dog. I think that's going to be cute little things that I can do for gift giving, I think. I never get trick-or-treaters. You love Halloween. You have to love it. Okay, side note. I'm just going to put this out here because I'm raw and that's what it is. Me, in the situation I am in, I tend to fall lately in a little state of depression, and just because I'm empty nesting and I'm by myself empty nesting. I love the paper in the Halloween suite. It's crazy. So I'm empty nesting, and long story short, get on a dating app. Ugh. First of all, I think I saw, let me remind me of a clip I saw with Drew Barrymore in a reel, and I don't know who the comedian was, but I was about peeing my pants after what was said, because sometimes I feel that way. So 2 people I met just randomly having conversations with. It's a safe place, nothing shared. They can't see your profile, none of your information. It's just, and I think it's even just your first name. Just nothing shared unless you decide to share it with the people that you're conversing with. So 2 people that I have talked to, do you like Halloween? How do you feel about Halloween? And I'm like, okay, I'm either really creeped out right now, or I need to like it because you like it. Not that I need to change who I am. That is not the case. For me, Halloween was taking the kids out trick-or-treating. I never got to do all the fun stuff of making all the treats or, unless it was giving them to coworkers. So that's where I struggle with it. And of course, my mom would deck out the house for every single holiday. I only did that for Christmas and fall. So fall is just fall. It's like Thanksgiving, fall, everything fall, because that's my favorite season. And I just want that stuff out from end of August till I change it for Christmas. So of course I've kind of slowed down with the decorating. So anyway, that's where I'm at with Halloween, but I was laughing hysterically that one of the top questions of these individuals were, do you like Halloween? I won't share the name of one, but it's a creepy movie name. It is hysterical. The dude was petrified to tell me his last name because he thought I'd be freaked out. Just a smidge. He works for a knife company too, which is even scarier. TMI, too much information. Very nice guy though. Okay, so these are the dies. I'm loving it. It looks like this has the opportunity to fold in half, or I'm gonna have to play with these. The character dies, there's bats, there's a broom, the fence, the cute house. Celine, there's your house. Even though it's supposed to be creepy, there's your new house. How about that? Would that work with a white picket fence? Look at that. And then this die, it looks like it would do some folding of the bat. Like, I don't think it cuts it completely. So that would be a cute little, I think, a tab for a tag or inserts to a memory book. That would be fun to make a memory book with Halloween supplies. Just saying. So I'm liking that. Thought it was cute. I got it because I fell in love with the hippos in the paper. I'm just saying. So there's the bundle. And I got it for half price. So that was even better. Okay, now that is kind of creepy. Loves Halloween and works in a knife company. And his name. Yep. Yeah. I'm like, the house with the squirrel on my bed. Yes! And don't forget the raccoon that was tucked in the sheets. Love it. This is iridescent ribbon, and I think it is Petunia Pop. Yes, beautiful. So you got iridescent shimmer. I love it when they put the shimmer in the ribbon. It's so gorgeous. One side is more shimmery than the other, maybe not, but it's beautiful. Loving it. A lot of fun things you can do with that, with the sweet and without. Let's grab my scissors again. This is how I learned to open up my packs of stuff. Rachel Tessman gave that tip and trick. I'll just leave those scissors there. And that way they can slide right out and it doesn't get caught up in the adhesive part on the, and plus they don't tape them all the time to the inside anymore. So there's the white glimmer, Petunia Pop, and I bet that's basic black. Super cute. We've got basic black, Daffodil Delight, Granny Apple Green, Petunia Pop, and Pumpkin Pie. So you know I'm in love with these colors because that doesn't look like Petunia Pop. Oh, that's cut. It looks like Gorgeous Grape. Weird. That sheet is cut, but it doesn't matter. A lot of lines of these too, which is great for planning a class if you're a demonstrator. And wonderful paper. The raccoons. They lived in the attic. Hey, I got critters in my ceiling and I should not even be laughing because they drive me absolutely crazy. All right, we have beautiful cut-aparts. Love. Got these cut-aparts, scrapbook, and this could be the base of a scrapbook as well. I'm loving that. Backside, oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous. So you got one each of those. Oh, this is so cute with all the candy. Look at that. Aw. Candy corn. Who likes candy corn? Me. I love the trick. Now, also cutting the side of elements. Yes. Oh, I didn't know that had specks of the pumpkin pie in there. That's really cool. In the ghostly looking paper. That's cool. And that's the back side of this one. These could be cut out, fussy cut. These are cute, the little windows and the pumpkins. I love pumpkins. Little cat, spooky eyes. Fun. Super fun. I bet you could hole punch that or use a die to cut that. That's cool. And that's the back side. We got some more pumpkin pie going on with kind of vague stripes. So that's the back of that. The paper is just so dang cute. And this is what I love. I love all of these. So you can create, let me just grab something really quick that goes with this suite. You get these beautiful iridescent bags if you buy the whole suite. Well, you can buy them separate, whatever. They are iridescent, goes with this suite, and they are iridescent treat bags. But can you imagine using these as tags for your treat bags? So you get 20 treat bags, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 2 pages of this if you wanted to, that you could use as the tags for these bags. Super cute. Or of course, labels, stamping, however you want to do it. These fun elements here, cut them all individually. There's like a ton of stuff right here to use just on your projects. Yeah, well, Lisa, you are the Halloween queen. I'm just saying. All the stuff you make with your Halloween products is just, yeah. Oh, I just fell in love with a piece of paper I didn't see before. I'm so excited. Oh, look at these critters. I love the teddy bear. Oh, and they're almost like etched with a pencil. I love that. Got the flamingo and the pig and the, I assume, oh, that's a bat. I see the wings now. Oh my goodness, they're adorable. I'm afraid to look on the back side because I won't want to cut. All right, we're okay with that. I don't mind fussy cutting those guys out. They are super stinking cute. And I don't know if you realize, like these elements, I mean, obviously some of these you can't really, but like this bear, you totally could fussy cut him out and tuck him into like under a label as if he's peeking out. So don't waste those. Those can definitely be used for, and imagine taking this piece and then taking his feet here and like layering a tag over it with his feet showing underneath the tag and his head showing above the tag. I mean, you totally can make use of all of these elements. So please don't waste anything. These hippos, now you get 2 sheets of ephemera. There are no designs on the back, which makes me very happy with ephemera. You get all of these ephemera pieces, and this hippo, I am in love with. He is the cutest stinking thing, right? Is he not cute? He, she, whatever. I love it. The little potion bottles, icky spiders. I mean, if you cut the bottom off of that, you got a spooky cold brew. Totally hooked on coffee. Cauldron, add those to the cauldron. I mean, and of course, again, more candy corn. You can't go wrong with candy corn and pumpkins. So look at all these. You got 6 of each. You can do some amazing things with your treat holders, scrapbook pages, just a lot of fun stuff. Love it. So again, let me grab another one of my 12 by 12 paper holders. I got to order some more. And put this right in there, nice and neat. They're very sturdy. And since this will be used for a memory book, I am going to cut this from here and slide that in the back so I have the colors and the item number of the paper pack anyway. So cut that apart. That's how I work that. I could tape it to the back side of that cardboard piece if I wanted to, but I'm just going to slide it in here so that it's in there for me to refer to. Okay, so I just keep that with my paper. All right, there's some tips and tricks about that storage stuff. And now, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? I don't know. I really don't know. I didn't have a plan for crafting, so maybe that'll just be today. Actually, let's grab a couple of those cards. I'm going to show you how easy they go together. Why not? I got more kits coming. I can use those for... And I know some of you that are watching, this is a repeat from yesterday because you were at my class. I'm so grateful that you were. Okay, we're going to put those away. And I also can show you how easy the box goes together. But this kit is just so amazing. I could save this for my Creativity Made Easy, but I have a feeling my paper pumpkin will be here by then. I did not get last month's paper pumpkin. I had to skip a month. I was so upset over that, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. So you get your tear and tape and your dimensionals. Again, you get all the envelopes that you need to go with your cards, and it's all the same design. So you have, what did I say? There's 8 cards. So you get 8 envelopes. So you've got those note size envelopes. And this is how easy it is. You got 2 of each of the same card bases. So you get 2 of these, 2 of those, your box, all of your sentiments, 2 of these, more sentiments, 2 of those. You got these are not stickers. I thought they were at first because of the shimmer. You got your little note card pieces and all your other ephemera. Super cool and very easy to assemble. So grab our directions, and these are super easy too. So this shows you all the finished designs, or actually this shows you everything you need for each card. There's that. And these are the designs. No words, there's no ribbon, no sequence, no stuff like that. And it just tells you what you pull. The straight line there is for tear and tape. The hexagon looking thing is for dimensionals. That's the only adhesive you have in your set. I will pull in my other dimensionals for now, set those aside. And let's make a couple of these cards and then we'll assemble the box. Just so you get the gist, if it's something you want, you would be able to order it yourself, so you get the benefits of the Stampin' Rewards, but you have to opt in for those in my online store. Very important when you set up your account. You have to set up an account and opt in for the rewards. So I highly advise doing those things because, all right, let's bring this back here because we need it. We've got these, I need those. And I did a little tweaking of things because some of them ended up kind of bulky with all the dimensionals they wanted you to use. So I changed things up a little bit. May have used glue dots, regular adhesive, instead of adding an extra set of dimensionals, because these are mailable, even though they're note card sizes. So I got to take a swig of water. I'm so dehydrated between sweating and not drinking enough water anyway. But if y'all local people get a chance, go to Nolan's in Canandaigua if you've never been. Fantastic. Good food. Really good food. I can't wait to go back, honestly. All right, we need one of these. Got this, our cactus. I need 3 of the floral images. They're all the same. As you can see, 3 florals. Now it's saying the cactus and all the flowers should get dimensionals. I'm not going to put dimensionals on my flowers because I don't want to add that extra bulk. As well as my sentiment. And the sentiment says hang in there. Now you can switch up and you can get your other ephemera, and maybe I'll do that. Now we'll do this as it is. I have more kits coming. Just, I can calm down, right? Oh. If you do not, if you want this kit and don't want to deal with, you know, ordering it online, which I still recommend you doing. I'm not really promoting the whole let's have Mary Jo order it for me, because I'll end up with the Stampin' Rewards. So, I mean, I don't mind that, but I don't want you missing out on rewards. But anyway, and then you can get other things that you need. And I'm going to use extra dimensionals on these. I just think it's important for you to have an account so that you don't lose the opportunity of getting some free items. And the rewards are after $20 of spending. So you can't beat that. All right, this is going to go here. Like I said, super easy. And then I'll add these with glue dots instead of dimensionals. I honestly might leave the house and go jump in the lake. Pun intended. I might go jump in the lake. I really should go for a hike and then go to the lake. But I'm really scared. They said flash flooding. And like, what is the deal, people? Do we have to go there? And this, I just can't even talk about the flooding because my heart aches for everybody dealing with loss and stuff right now. It's just crazy. So these cover some of the flowers that are there. You don't necessarily have to do that if you don't want to. You can do your own thing. But there are pink flowers on cactuses as well. And these are, I didn't even go over the colors that are in here. I will. And that goes there. The colors in this kit are a lot. Let's see. Basic black, crushed curry, early espresso, fresh fuchsia, garden green, melon mambo, and pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie. All right. So there is, no, we're not done. Now, this is going to go over here. I want a dimensional right there. And I'm going to put it on my card. And then I'm going to add adhesive, just a little right there. Because it's going to be flush with the rest of the height of whatever is using dimensionals. Hang in there. Not quite sure why hang in there is for a cactus. Maybe because if you stub your toe, or not stub your toe. Yeah, those paper holders, and I think they come 12 in a set, and they're really inexpensive. So I'll get a link to you, and then I'll share the link with Celine so she can put it in her favorites. So yes, card number 1. How easy was that? Super easy. Let's do one more. Well, let's just keep going. What do I got to do today? Craft, clean. Boring stuff. Cleaning. It's not crafting. Crafting is never boring. I'll just show you. It's like as quick as a paper pumpkin kit, especially if you got it all sorted and ready to go. And know where everything is after you put it down. That's my struggle. First 2 cards, get the little sunbeam. A lot of alternate things you can do with this kit as well, as I said. This, again, 2 strips of your adhesive that come in the kit, or now I think this one is straight up and down. Nope, they're all tilted. There's that. Dimensionals, 3 hearts. So I'm going to do 1. I think they're 3 different sizes. They are a smidge different. And this will get dimensionals. Can you really? Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I'll send you the info. Cheryl should have her own too. I need to get that printer. Oh my gosh, Celine, that printer is amazing. I have a huge photo printer. You think I use it? No. I want that printer for Christmas. The kids don't know it yet. These are a lot of dimensionals. I'm sorry. I should be using the bigger ones instead of these ones, but here I am. Okay, so the bike goes down right about here. Well, now I can take 2 of these cards to the cafe. All right, these are going to get, these do get dimensionals because they're not flush to the bike section. So I'll put dimensionals on the hearts. Breeze coming in. That should have been up higher. Oh no, I need to add the sentiment. So let's not make sure we don't get that in the way. And I lost that's what happens when you add dimensionals to something and take all of the stuff off before you're ready to use it. Good thing you get some extra ones. Little one goes here. Now, it can't be that far. I put it on here. I took that. It's all good. It'll turn up. And the bigger one? Yes. That's funny. I love it. I'm serious, that printer is amazing and it looked so easy to use, and the fact that you could do stickers and all the things, I loved it. You know that heart is probably stuck to my elbow or something that I just lost. This goes here, right? Pretty close to the bike. And then we find our sentiment, which I should have put on first. The sentiment is, you make me smile. I feel like I'm so far away from you guys. Are you guys seeing okay? I'm just doing my thing. You make me smile. All right, that gets dimensionals, right? Yep. 1, 2. Tuck that in there, like that. All right, card number 2. So easy. So easy. Add some wink, right? Right, Celine? Add some wink. Who loves wink? Tell me. Everything's better with wink, just like chocolate and bacon. All right, those are 2 cards. I'm not going to keep going because it's really basically the same concept. Let's show you how this box goes together. So you're going to crease all those. It's a beautiful Sunday, and before it does start raining, probably people want to get to getting some stuff done. You're going to fold all those score marks. This is a very durable box. I love it. Already has adhesive on it, even better. So you're not guessing where it has to go. Just varnishing those folds. There. Of course, that's already done. And first thing I did was take off the tear and tape on these little flaps. Okay, if you can see what I'm doing. So these little flaps, and then it folds, and you want to make sure it's lined up. Then you just kind of rub your finger on it. You can reinforce it with your bone folder. This is the easiest box I've ever seen, and I should keep one as a template to recreate because I think it would be great for that purpose. Then we're going to take these off. And of course, your take your pick tool add-on tools can help you create. I'll show you in a second. Now this needs to line up straight. So you got that one and you got that one. And now you can come in and reinforce that. with your bone folder. But you see this right here? You could measure that out and use your scalpel with your, take your pick tool, the extra added things that you get so that you could tuck that in. The box is so super easy. I love it. And you can put that stuff on everything. Yeah, right? I know what you're talking about. Your wink. And they fit in here perfectly. I mean, you couldn't ask for more. So I highly recommend this kit. It's super fun. I know there's plenty of demonstrators that are offering, excuse me, alternate classes. I know Missy Shipman is doing like a mini album type thing with one of the kits. So you could obviously find her and one of her, I can't remember who else is doing it with her, but you can purchase her class and learn her tips and tricks on how to do all that fun stuff. So I'll just reiterate all this great things. I love the sloth. So I'll take a picture of that when I'm done and post it. So, all right, I'm going to flip you back around. Now I'm a little bit more sweaty than I was when I started. Gracious me. There's outside. It's already starting to look a little bit more cloudy, but so yes, hot. It's hot. Hi, Ashley. Welcome. Please let us know where you're from if you're new to my channel. Thank you so much, everyone who's joined me today. This is going to go over on YouTube later today. Got to get some stuff done. And because I know these videos here on Facebook, they are deleted after 30 days. And I no longer try and stress over that. I just upload them to YouTube, so they're always somewhere to be found. So highly recommend you go over to YouTube and subscribe to my channel. I do other things over there at times that I don't necessarily do here on Facebook. And sometimes I don't feel like uploading the video, so that's where I start, is YouTube. And then I share it over here on Facebook. I know that's kind of crazy because you never know where I'm going to be. I'll try and be more consistent with that and start here and upload to YouTube so that I have a lot of followers here and I'm gaining followers on YouTube, and I'm so appreciative to everyone that has joined me in my crafting journey. I love sharing. That's the biggest part of doing what I do. I love what I do, and sharing is like the best part of this journey. And of course, next to, of course, the community that keeps growing here. I love each and every one of you and what you contribute to my own loneliness that I have. Even though you're not in the same room, you're here with me. It's all about eradicating loneliness, right? Making it a better experience and sharing with others. It's not just about the things you're making, it's about the relationships you're creating. We are creating beautiful, crafty things, but we're creating lifelong friendships. And I love that more than anything. So on that note, many Stampin' Blessings. Enjoy whatever weather we have today. It's really hit or miss. I have no idea. I said to my friend this morning, I'm like, I really want to go hike the Glen, but you know, that's a 3-mile hike. And it's not like I can say, okay, I'm done on this ride, I want to get off. I have to walk back down. So if there's flash flooding near a waterfall and a gorge, I'm thinking it's probably not the safest day for me to go to Watkins. So I will go get my groceries. I will come back home with a frozen coffee of some sort in hand, and I will tackle this craft room, whether cleaning or crafting. Really doesn't matter as long as I'm breathing in the air of stamps, ink, and paper. Have a beautiful week ahead. I will see you. Was I changing my Thursdays? No. I'm going to free up my Tuesdays again because I want to go line dancing again. I don't know. Anyway, if I see you sooner, I'll let you know. But you can look for me on Thursday for my Creativity Made Easy. And then again on Sunday for Let's Caffeinate and Create. And if any of you are a part of the virtual scrapbook event, hello, that starts this week. It starts on my 14th wedding anniversary, which would have been on the 16th. So I hope that you are a part of that group. You should have received an email. And to join the exclusive Facebook group, you do have to answer some questions, I believe. And once you're approved, you can start introducing yourself and all that fun stuff that's going to go on for those 3 days. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. So, all right. I'm gonna go for now. Enjoy your week ahead. I'll see you on Thursday, if not sooner. Love y'all.